We're joined by the general manager of Spectra Venue Management from his abode over in Mosaic Place, the home office, or just the office. But it feels like home, I bet, a lot. Ryan MacIvor, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks, Craig.
I have to imagine, given the number of events that are just happening and will be happening very soon, you have been spending a lot of time at the office. There's been a lot going on here over the last couple of months, right?
Yeah, it's been great. Last couple of years it's been very limited what we're able to do due to we all know what those circumstances have been. But starting back with hockey, whether it be WHL Warriors or the AAAs, from our major and minor tenants, and just working through all those processes and the new aspects of ticketing for our partners through SaaS-Tix, but also food and beverage that we're now managing on behalf of the city, of just starting all those processes all back up, and it's been amazing. Hiring new people and new staff and event services, security, box office, some housekeepers, etc. It's really been amazing to restart our business and re-engage new employees, but also re-engage the fans that are coming to the building. And whether it be from hockey or even on the curling side within the curling facility, it's just been absolutely spectacular to see people come back and use the facilities and participate and have some fun.
Of course, Spectra was chosen by the city in 2019 to take over operations at Mosaic Place, and then within 6 months, again, we know what happened. Do you feel like you're finally now just able to start showing what Spectra can do to operate Mosaic Place?
Yeah, yes, but I think yes and no. I think the reality is that we took over contract in September, on site in October 2019. Really no opportunity to make change or impact anything because the seasons and cycles already were in place. So very surgical, areas of improvement and watching and monitoring to really look to make changes the following seasons. And then, as we all know, the world changed, but despite all the negativity or the bad and the terribleness of all that stuff, it was a great opportunity to pause and really dig into some operational procedures and how do we do things better and smarter and more efficient. Not that they weren't efficient before, but different, right? Do I think that having Spectra here and all the resources that we can bear to help the account has helped? 100%. Do I think that coming out of the pandemic to us to book more events and do more things, does it? Yeah, I think it's been great, but I also know that we are only as good as the people who support the building as well. Right? So we're just one part of the algorithm to make it successful, right? It really is, the building is bricks and mortar, cement and steel. It's the people that really make the difference, whether it's the fans and their engagement and the curlers and the people and the meeting space and the people that use it, but it's also the staff. Everyone, we're looking to provide experiences and make sure their experiences are positive. And we want to make sure that the fans that do come, they are having a great time, and it's really, it's the people that make the difference, whether it be employees or it's the patrons, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, and then it's in Spectra's hands to find those events that will draw those people, and several of them on tap here, and a very special one we're recording this on March 24th, so it's 1 week from the day we're recording, on March 31st. Stand with Ukraine, a fundraising dinner in support of the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine right now. Spectra hosting a Ukrainian dinner. I guess talk about how that came about and what we can expect.
Yeah. So, with everything that's been happening in the Ukraine, it's one of those things that we asked ourselves internally here at the building, how can we help, right? And then obviously talking with yourself and Jim in the city of like, how can we help together? And so, we do have some assets that we can leverage, which is we have space and we have cooking facilities, right? So an easy way is to support through food, right? And so having the Ukrainian evening, of a bit of more of a traditional style meal of borscht and cabbage rolls and pierogies and a Ukrainian sausage, you know, and a dessert and such is a way that we can help show support in that the net proceeds from the event will be donated to the Canadian Red Cross for the humanitarian efforts for the Ukraine. We're looking for silent auction items again to help raise funds for, and we're just working through those processes right now. But the response has been really positive, and you know, even finding a way of, you know, instead of some people that don't want to come or can't come to the actual sit down buffet sort of style meal, of offering sort of a takeout option, a pickup option. So we're really providing a couple of different ways of doing it, and I think it's going to be I think it's just a great way for some people of not really knowing how to support personally. This is a way of maybe pulling some people together, you know, through their stomachs to help support, you know, a great cause for the people of Ukraine.
Yeah, well, tickets are on sale right now at sastix.ca, and both options are listed there, the takeout
Right.
or the dine-in. So by all
Right.
means, still a few days to get those. And yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have some
and
auction
you know, there's dinners there. You know, we'll have some background, traditional background music. We are looking to do, there'll be a bar, and again, all net proceeds from that is going to go towards the efforts. But also, we are looking for those, you know, we are going to have some of those silent auction items, and so all those items, not the items, the money from those items, we'll be looking to go towards that. So we'll be putting in some concert tickets and some different things, and just looking to do what we can and play a small part in a bigger cause.
sastix.ca to get your tickets for that, and of course all the shows that are at Mosaic Place, and a big one happening. We're just a couple weeks away from Alice Cooper. That's
Yeah.
exciting to have that big show coming. How are tickets doing, and what can we expect from the show?
Yeah, Alice Cooper. So Sunday, April 10th. It's our first show back. And I think it might be one of the first shows since the pandemic related to some of the live sort of arena shows as well. So we're really excited to have out Mr. Cooper and Buck Cherry as their supporting act here on Sunday, April 10th. And we're just going through those processes now. We're pretty pleased where we are with ticket sales, and we think that it's going to keep growing as obviously up to the day of the event. Mr. Cooper does a great show. He's the he's been around for a long time. He puts on a great show, very theatrical, and I think that people, as also these heritage artists get older, the more that you may not see them as again, right? And it's not due to, could be to health issues or whatever. So some of these heritage artists that are going out on tour right now is a great opportunity, because you may not see them again, right? Because of their touring cycle or whatever it might be. So we're just really pleased that we have the event, and I think it's going to be a great evening of live entertainment.
Quickly recap for us the rescheduled date for Shinedown, because that was scheduled for earlier this year, and of course it just was postponed with pandemic things. So
yeah, so Shinedown has been rescheduled. It was supposed to be in February, and now has been pushed to July due to the nature of the pandemic and the timing and border crossings, etc. And again, that's a lot of people, their 90s and 2000s sort of rock, very popular in terms of that new alternative rock. They just released a new album and dropped a couple of singles here, and so we're really excited about that too. I think that is a different genre for the different demographic within the marketplace. And so that's the one thing that we're really want to make sure is that we provide a diverse booking schedule in terms of classic rock or alternative rock or country or whatever it might be, right? And just making sure there's a really good mix for people, so we're not just always booking the same sort of genre again and again and again.
Well, and you've done that, and just this week, two great events announced. One of them, a country concert with arguably Canada's top country male singer, Brett Kissel. That's set for June 4th, right?
Yeah, Saturday, June 4th. We're really pleased with the date of having it on a Saturday night, giving people a great opportunity to be, come June to, dust off the boots and maybe have a good time, and maybe celebrate the pandemic, that it's not that it's over, but the fact is that a lot of all the restrictions have come off, and people are getting back to that new normal. And so we really think that, Brett does such a great job. He's so engaged with his fans, and Juno a winner and CCMA a winner, and he's performed with Garth Brooks, right? Like, he's really an exceptional young man. And I'm just pleased to have him come back to Moose Jaw. Really interesting is that right before the pandemic we were all shut down. He played with Brad Paisley in March of 2020. And we're just so pleased that Brett's coming back on his own to really showcase his talents and to the community, and provide an amazing country experience for everyone.
And then a week after that, an incredible family event you've got planned.
Yes.
Jurassic Quest. Everybody loves dinosaurs. Kids love dinosaurs especially, so have to believe tickets are going to go well for Jurassic Quest. But it's a 3-day event, right?
Yeah, so it's a family event. It's a 3-day event, but it's really it's not that it's really 3 days, and you get to pick your time
Right.
of what you want to do. So it's a timed entry. It's not like everyone shows up at once. So you get to pick your time slot that you want to go through. And, it's every 45 minutes for, a new group of people sort of goes through the queue. And it's using all of the Mosaic Place. So we'll be using the arena ice surface, but also it's going to use the curling surface as well. So it's going to be using all aspects of the facility in terms of, showcasing dinosaurs and having dinosaur, life-size dinosaurs, and they've got little baby dinosaurs. They do have some like amusement type rides and different things. So there's some interactive stuff, and so it's been very well received across North America, and we're just really thrilled just to have it. I think that it's going to be a smashing success for families for Southern Saskatchewan, and just another great event for Mosaic Place to showcase the building. But also, all these events are just absolutely fantastic for the city of Moose Jaw in terms of a quality of life aspect of being able to do things and go out and do things, but also an economic development piece of people coming to the community, and whether they go out for lunch before or after, or stop and get their hair cut, or whatever it might be before and after any of these events, all provide a great impact to the community. So we're just so pleased that these events are coming, and to leverage these opportunities for the community.
You get your tickets for any or all of those events we've just discussed at sastix.ca. And I guess finally, into April, we know we're going to have Warriors playoff games too. So I guess really it's just kind of a best of luck. We're expecting, bigger crowds for the playoff games, of course, which means busier for your staff, but, more food and drink being sold and all that.
Yeah. And it's not just, it's like anything, right? Like there are the Mosaic Place is really a hub of entertainment, and it's not just about Alice Cooper and Brett Kissel and Dinosaurs. It is about our main tenant and beloved community organization, the Moose Jaw Warriors, and their fantastic performance that they've done this past year, and all the struggles that they've gone through, and they've really put a great team on the ice. And we don't know where they're going to fall within the playoffs yet, but mathematically, we anticipate them hitting and getting in the playoffs, and we're really excited about that because it's been a long time with everything that's happened. And I think that's just another positive aspect to the community. The AAA Warriors, they were doing great. Our meeting space, again, just opening the doors and providing more opportunities for the community to come and leverage the building and do different aspects within it. So it's a community building, so the more things that we can do within it for the community to come and see and participate in, the better it is for everyone.
Ryan MacIvor, General Manager at Spectra Venue Management, who operate Mosaic Place. Thanks so much for your time, and we'll let you get back at it because, as you just discussed, there's a lot to get ready for.
Thanks, Craig.